The man, the myth, the legend, Glenn James Maxwell. He's a maverick, a showman, and an enigma. Maxwell's cricketing persona transcends the ordinary, creating an aura of anticipation and excitement every time he steps onto the field. His uniqueness lies not only in the breathtaking stroke play that defies cricketing norms, but also in his dynamic all-round abilities, electrifying fielding, and strategic bowling. So today, we unravel the mystery behind what makes Glenn Maxwell so special. Born in Melbourne, Australia, Glenn Maxwell's journey into cricket began like any other aspiring player. However, what sets him apart is his unique approach to the game, blending audacity with finesse. Whether facing spinners or pacers, he exudes confidence and innovation. His unorthodox shots and unpredictable moves create an aura of deception, leaving the bowlers lost in the labyrinth of his brilliance. Known for his dramatic shot making and improvisation in short forms of the game, in 2011, from his early days only, he started setting new records as he made the fastest ever half-century in Australian domestic one-day cricket, scoring 50 runs from just 19 balls. His ability to make unconventional shots like reverse sweeps and scoop often makes it hard to set fields that cover all of his scoring areas. No one has made the complicated so effortless, the impossible look possible. The strokes flow so naturally that those seem part of muscle memory. Actually, these are the result of years of practice in the nets. He himself said that he never plays a shot that he hasn't practiced in the nets for weeks or months. Over the years, in the nets, practicing every day, he has developed his 360-degree batting style, which has become a nightmare for bowlers. He can hit in all directions, making it almost impossible to set a field to contain him. At his best, there is no stroke he cannot play, no target he cannot achieve. Surprisingly, he has multiple strokes for a single ball. He could reverse lap a full ball on off stump over third man, and also, he could flick scoop the same ball to exactly the opposite direction. He can be a stationary down-the-ground power-hitting machine. No bouncer is quick enough for him, no slow ball is slow enough for him. On good days, he can make Yorkers disappear into the stands too. Quality spin, a vulnerability of his, but on his day, he can be a nightmare for spinners. Yet, he's not just lucky or a freakish talent. Maxwell always possessed a range of strokes that he unleashed on clueless bowlers. When playing his unconventional shots, not a single time have I seen where he's not in control of the shot. Even when he's reverse hitting, his body is beautifully balanced. The head is still, the body is statue-like when he hits the ball to the boundary. Quick hands, sharp eyes, strong lower body, which in turn creates a stable base to launch his arms, all make the batsman he is. Apart from his technical ability, he's a sharp reader of minds too. Before every ball, he surveys the field with his hawkish eyes, programs the angles and spaces of the field into his mind minutely, picks his spots, picks the shots he can execute, and when the ball comes, he takes on the shot which is the best for that ball. Maxwell also confessed that his approach to attacking the opposition wasn't based merely on brute force, but is a combination of intuitive abilities and reading the field positions. I'm 100% aware of the field. I try to gather as much information as I can before every ball is bowled. One of my biggest advantages on the field is the ability to read the game and read the opposition. If you can negate plan A or plan B, you find that you can score really quickly and heavily against some teams. He also revealed, like any other great cricketer, he often studies his own batting after games and pays keen attention to different franchise-based tournaments around the world to stay ahead of the curve. These small things are the ones that make all the difference. These are the things that make him extra special. And as a matter of fact, Glenn Maxwell is a great fan of golf too. And actually, that has improved his batting in a lot of ways. Those who play golf and practice swing know that all it needs is arm extension and a swivel of hips with no feet movement when hitting long. Those hours at the golf course did Maxwell a world of good when he couldn't move his leg due to cramps during the match between Afghanistan and Australia in the World Cup, as he created a stable base and just with minimal hip movement and maximum arm speed, hit those 10 towering sixes. We all remember that famous night when Maxwell single-handedly did the impossible by scoring an outstanding 201 not out to guide Australia to an impossible victory. Things were falling, so were the hopes, and chances of getting through the line seemed impossible for Australia. Watching his team fall apart like this, an average person would have panicked and gotten more damage done. But he did not. In the crucible of pressure, Maxwell thrived, displaying an unwavering self-belief that transcends conventional norms. His fearless approach to batting, exemplified by audacious shot selections and an ability to dismantle the Afghanistan bowling attack, showcased a mental fortitude that is rarely seen. Yet, amidst the chaos, there was a composed strategist who analyzed the situation astutely, adapting his game to the demands of the moment. As Maxwell was unable to run during the latter half of his innings due to cramps, he developed a strategy with Captain Pat Cummins, with whom he was in the middle, to hit 1 or 2 boundaries at the beginning of each over before walking a comfortable one and allowing Cummins to soak up the remaining deliveries in the over. It was a masterpiece, a maestro. I don't have enough words to describe how the right-handed batsman single-handedly took care of the Australian side and wore the crown of the winners when it seemed impossible to achieve victory at one point of time. It was the first double century by an Australian male in white ball cricket. It was the first ever ODI double century by anyone in a run chase. It was also the most runs scored by any batter in ODIs coming into bat at number 7 or lower position. Sachin Tendulkar, Yuvraj Singh and many more describe the innings as the best ODI knock ever. Wasim Akram said, "Unbelievable, one-man show, the stuff of the legends." There's a saying that one guy cannot win you a match. What an absolute lie. We saw today that one man can win you a match from an unbelievable situation. The stages he went through, the cramps he was getting, but he stood there and kept batting. Most significantly, in barely 6 weeks, Maxwell went from being an incredibly good white ball cricketer to a truly great player of his time. He went from being a mercurial talent to being the definition of super modern batting. And the big show became the real deal. But it is not just with the bat that Maxwell shines. His contributions as a dynamic all-rounder are equally noteworthy. His off-spin bowling has often been an unsung hero, delivering crucial breakthroughs and providing valuable balance to the team. What makes Maxwell's bowling so special is not just his ability to turn the ball, but his knack for outsmarting batsmen with variations in pace and flight. If you don't think so, then remember the 2023 World Cup final. He was the one that turned the match in Australia's favour by taking Rohit Sharma's crucial wicket. And not only his bowling, his ability to execute precision throws, effective quick runouts, and pluck seemingly impossible catches from the air adds a layer of dynamism to his cricketing collection. With his off-spin bowling and exceptional fielding, he's a complete package. What makes Glenn Maxwell a truly special and extraordinary cricketer is the harmonious fusion of his fearless batting, dynamic all-round capabilities, electrifying fielding, and strategic bowling. His audacious stroke play and 360-degree batting style challenge the norms, turning every match into a captivating drama where he emerges as the protagonist. As a dynamic all-rounder, his contributions go beyond the boundaries of conventional play, adding depth and balance to his team. Maxwell's fielding is a spectacle, an acrobatic display that defies gravity and leaves spectators in awe. Furthermore, his mental resilience under pressure combined with strategic acumen is commendable, and having all of these qualities at the same time makes him special. And talking about special players, do you know how special was Sourav Ganguly as a batsman? If not, click on the video being displayed on your screen.